Question number 101. The compliance officer at Contoso Limited requires a log of all user sign-ins for a security audit. You are tasked with enabling user access auditing and then locating the logs for review. Where does each action need to be performed? The first question is activate user auditing. The correct answer is system settings. The second question is view the user audit logs. The correct answer is Microsoft 365 compliance. Question number 102. The learning provider Future Skills Academy operates a Power Apps portal for its paid courses and now wants to add a catalog of free courses. To ensure a seamless experience, these free courses must be automatically visible to every user immediately after they sign in. How should you configure the default portal permissions to achieve this? Option A. Create a student web role and set the authenticated user role option to true. Assign the web role to each registered user. Option B. Create an entity for managing free courses. Create entity permission records to provide access to entity records for free courses and assign the entity permissions to users when they register on the portal for the first time. Option C. Create an entity for managing free courses. Create a student web role and set the authenticated user's role option to true. Create appropriate entity permissions to access the free course entity records and assign the entity permissions to the web role. The correct answer is option C. Create an entity for managing free courses. Create a student's web role and set the authenticated user's role option to true. Create appropriate entity permissions to access the free course entity records and assign the entity permissions to the web role. Question number 103. The marketing team at Northwind Traders is automating its campaign follow-up process. You must configure a workflow with the following requirements. It must be triggered when a condition is met, run immediately, and perform a specific action. The workflow must automatically send emails based on the mail merge template. The first question is, be triggered when the condition is met. The correct answer is subject contains data. The second question is run immediately. The correct answer is configure the workflow to run now. The third question is perform an action when the condition is met. The correct answer is send an email. Question number 104. As the Power Platform Administrator for the sales team at Northwind Traders, you are required to configure several automations. You must set up a process to send an email when an opportunity status changes, text the sales manager when a new opportunity is created, and create a wonder list task for any opportunity that has been open for over 30 days. Which tool should you select for each of these distinct requirements? The first question is email when the status changes. The correct answer is Dynamics 365 workflow. The second question is text when the opportunity is created. The correct answer is Power Automate. The third question is create a Wunderlist task. The correct answer is Power Automate. Question number 105. As part of the digital transformation team at Nexus Solutions, you are managing your Microsoft Dataverse instance for prospect tracking. They currently use a business process flow called Prospect Lead Funnel for their prospect entity. After adding a new lead type field to the prospect entity, you have developed several new business process flows to align with different lead types. Users should be able to switch between these new flows, but must be prevented from using the old prospect lead funnel. What are two possible ways to configure the solution to achieve this goal? Option A, remove all of the privileges for BPF. Option B, use a business rule to prevent users from switching to BPF. Option C, deactivate BPF. Option D, change the display order of the business process flows to move BPFA to the bottom of the list. The correct answers are Option C, deactivate BPF. Option D, change the display order of the business process flows to move BPFA to the bottom of the list. Just a quick reminder, if you don't have time to watch these videos and instead download all questions and answers, feel free to purchase them on Buy Me a Coffee page. I have shared the link below. Question number 106. At the logistic company Fleet Forward, a new business rule is being created to validate data entered into a single screen Canvas app used by delivery drivers. To ensure this business logic is enforced when drivers use the app, which scope must be configured for the business rule? Option A, Screen 1. Option B, Entity. Option C, All Forms. Option D, Global. The correct answer is Option A, Screen 1. Question number 107. At Summit Financial, employees are incorrectly entering live data into the sandbox environment instead of the production environment. As the administrator, you must completely block general user access to the sandbox environment to prevent these data entry mistakes. Which security function needs to be edited in each area to enforce this restriction? The first question is Microsoft 365 Admin Center. The correct answer is licenses. The second question is Dynamics 365 Sandbox Instance. The correct answer is access rights. Question number 108. At Contoso Marketing, you are creating a new table for campaign data. Each campaign record must be associated with a specific regional marketing team, which is set up as a business unit, and security roles must control access at the business unit level. To achieve this, which table ownership type should you select? Option A, user or team owned. Option B, organization owned. Option C, none. Option D, business owned. The correct answer is option A, user or team owned. Question number 109. The sales team at Fabricam Inc. has a policy to prevent the creation of new opportunities if active leads already exist for a customer. To enforce this, you must configure a duplicate detection rule. How should you define the rule's criteria? The first question is base record type. The correct answer is opportunity. The second question is base record field. The correct answer is account. Question number 110. As the Power Platform Administrator for Fabricam Inc., you manage separate environments for the sales and service departments, and you must ensure users from one department cannot see the other's environment. You need to grant the sales team access to the sales environment. What should you do? Option A, add salespeople to an Office 365 security group. Option B, add salespeople to a security role. Option C, set privileges. Option D, set app security. The correct answer is option A, add salespeople to an Office 365 security group.